This is pretty big news for the Yankees. Hey guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. If you love the Yankees but you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. If you could help us get there, that would be such a blessing. So, according to Mr. Bobby Nightingale, the Yankees for the first time are willing to include Spencer Jones in a trade for White Sox ace Garret Crochet or Tigers ace Tarik Skubal. The White Sox, however, are holding out for a bigger package from the Yankees and other teams. The Los Angeles Dodgers have also spoken to the White Sox about a blockbuster trade that would include Crochet, Luis Robert, and even Michael Kopech. So, firstly, let's talk about how all of a sudden the Yankees are now willing, when they weren't before, are now willing to part with top prospect Spencer Jones. It was reported maybe about a week or so ago that the Yankees backed off on the Crochet talks. They backed off because the White Sox were pretty adamant on wanting Spencer Jones. So the Yankees says, okay, that's it. No more. Well, now there's a little bit of a change of tune for the Bronx Bombers. And the Yankees are now willing to include Spencer Jones in a trade for Crochet or Skubal. Now, we've heard the Baltimore Orioles want Skubal. We've heard that they were interested in even Crochet. But these teams, these contending teams, Yankees, Orioles, even National League teams like the Dodgers, who are willing to part with probably some of their best prospects in order to make this huge blockbuster splash for Crochet, Robert, and Kopech. That would be insane if the Dodgers were able to do that. So the Yankees figure, hey, listen, if we're going to have any shot at getting any of these guys, we're going to have to include Spencer Jones. We are. And Spencer Jones this season kind of struggling a little bit. He has 10 home runs, 46 RBI, hitting .237 with a .721 OPS. And a lot of Yankee fans are saying, oh my gosh, they should just call up Spencer Jones right now. Call up Spencer Jones. This lineup stinks. Call him up, call him up, call him up. Relax for a second on that. We have to put some things into perspective here. Augustin Ramirez, who started the year in Double-A, had 16 home runs, hitting .290 and over a 900 OPS down there in Somerset. He was promoted to Triple-A, and he's hitting $170, $180 down there with 4 home runs. So he hasn't yet adjusted to Triple-A, and we're expecting Spencer Jones, while he's hitting .237 down there in Double-A, we're expecting him to somehow hit in the major leagues right now. Relax on that. So I think the Yankees now, all of a sudden, number one, it shows you how serious they are about maybe potentially acquiring an ace like Skubal or Crochet. And I know Crochet, this is his first year as a starting pitcher. But he's been very, very good. Very good this season. A 3 ERA. Over 150 strikeouts and like 110 or less innings pitched. He's been really great. 107 innings pitched, 150 strikeouts. The kid's worked on his control. He's been excellent. He's been excellent. This is the most innings he's ever thrown by far in his freaking life. But he's been great. So the Yankees know, hey, if we want Crochet or even Skubal, we're going to have to part with Spencer Jones. And it just goes to show you how serious the Yankees are at improving this starting rotation. Because once the strength of this team is now one of their weaknesses, the rotation isn't that great. And Garrett Cole, he's friggin' pitching like Garrett Cole. So now he needs some help on that rotation. And Nestor Cortez, a guy who I've backed all season. I'm a Nestor fanboy, if you will. I'm starting to feel a different way about it. And that's a shame. It really is a shame because I'm rooting for Nestor, but at the same time, have to realize, you know what? Maybe he's not the guy he was back in 2022. Unfortunately. But the Yankees need some starting pitching. And them being willing to improve Spencer Jones shows you how serious they are at going for it this season and beyond. Because it's not like Crochet or Skubal are free agents at the end of the year. No, they have a number of years of control. So you would have Skubal or Crochet for the next 2 to 3 seasons after this. That's cool. So that's why parting with the Spencer Jones makes it more digestible, because they're not an impending free agent. That's not the case here. So listen, to a lot of people, Spencer Jones is untouchable. To the Yankees, he once was. Now, according to Bobby Nightingale, he's not anymore. They will be willing to put him in a package involving, for Garret Crochet or Tarik Skubal. As I said earlier, the Orioles, there were reports that the Orioles wanted Crochet. No shocker. But there's also reports that the Orioles want Skubal. And the Yankees are probably like, we have to try to stop that from happening. And in order for us to even have a chance at acquiring a Skubal or a Crochet, we have to include Spencer Jones. We have to. So we'll see what happens. Honestly, Baltimore, they could outbid the Yankees. I even think the Dodgers could too. So maybe the Yankees know that. They're like, hey, we'll include Spencer Jones. You won't accept our offer anyway, but we'll include Spencer Jones. We'll show the fans that we're willing to include our top prospect, just so it makes it look like that we made the effort to go and acquire Crochet or to go to acquire a Skubal. Maybe that's their game plan here. And in the end, Spencer Jones won't be traded at all. I wouldn't be shocked if that's the case. But listen, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Is Spencer Jones for you? Is he untouchable? For me, he is not. Especially not for Skubal. I would trade him for Skubal any day of the week, twice on Sunday. Now, it's not just him. It would be a package. But I would trade him for Skubal, and maybe I would trade him for Crochet. I would. 23 years old, hitting .237 down there in AA. Maybe he's a little further than we think. Maybe 2025 won't be his year. Maybe 26 is. So then all of a sudden, you have a prospect who won't contribute to this team this season, and he won't contribute next season. So now it's okay, and maybe the Yankees know that. And also Ben Rice kind of makes it a little easier to move on from Jones because, hey, if you didn't have a spot for Jones in the outfield, maybe you would have a spot for him over there at first base. Well, Ben Rice is kind of making that a little difficult for the Yankees now to put Jones over there at first base. We'll see what happens, but huge news, big news. The Yankees are now willing to include Spencer Jones in a trade involving Garret Crochet or Tarik Skubal. We'll see what happens in the coming weeks. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. We have channel memberships in the description if that interests you. This is Joe, and until next time, signing out.